लाइव है। हेलो गाइस, वेलकम टू द फुटबॉल पार्लियामेंट। आज यूसीएल ड्रॉ है एंड विथ मी आई वंशराज। तू क्या कर रहा है यहाँ पर?
मालूम नहीं
तेरी
भाई।
है भी नहीं। आज यूरोपा लीग का ड्रॉ नहीं है।
अरे ऐसे ऐसे मत बोले आप प्लीज। थोड़ी सी रिस्पेक्ट, म्यूचुअल रिस्पेक्ट। यूरोपा लीग का ड्रॉप कब है बे? वो देखना है।
क्या पता। बहुत अच्छा होने वाला है इस टाइम एक्चुअली यूरोपा लीग। इफ यू लुक एट द टीम्स, ज्यादा कंपेटिटिव लग तो रहा है। बार्सिलोना का जीतेगी कि नहीं। But for today, it's 4:20 right now. In about 10 minutes, will the Champions League round of 16 draw commence. We'll have a watch along. Let's see.
जिमित, हाय हाय जिमित, कैसा है?
Regular listener.
रेगुलर वॉचर, लिसनर, सब कुछ।
Yes, yes. Meanwhile, we can have a quick look at the teams that will be there, both the pots. As we know, the format of the draw, it's the group winners that will draw one runner-up. One major rule that you must keep in mind is that two teams of the same nationality can't draw each other. So, is there a share screen option or something that we can
हाँ है।
कर?
Share Do I allow you to share or?
नहीं तू कर दे। तू कर।
Champions League.
करना।
हाँ एक मिनट। Okay.
Yes, you can join. He's asking, can he join? Of course.
So this is UEFA's website, and this, I think all of us know which teams are in it and which teams are not.
Yeah. It's still once again the group winners Ajax, Bayern Munich, Juventus, Liverpool, Lille, Manchester City, Manchester United, Real Madrid, who will face Atletico, Benfica, Chelsea, Inter, PSG, Salzburg, Sporting, Villarreal.
These are some rules regarding the draw.
Yeah,
Can teams face the same country? Can teams from the same country face each other? No, they cannot.
absolutely no. They cannot.
The Champions League last 16 is over two legs, one at home and one away.
The
Uh,
major change being that the away goal rule is scrapped now from this season onwards.
yeah, and the round of 16 begins on the 15th of February.
15th Feb. Still a lot of time.
Quite a
पूरे
lot.
2 महीने बाकी है ड्रॉ के लिए. Round of 16 के लिए.
Round of 16. There are some interesting probabilities regarding draw. Share that. Just a second.
4:25. 5 minutes to go until the draw begins. Let's see.
So these are some of the draws.
All right. Interesting. So if you can see Manchester City, you can see a complete 0% ahead of Chelsea and Paris Saint-Germain. The reason for the same is that firstly, Chelsea are from the same country, England, and Paris Saint Germain happen to be in the same group. The most likely opponent, what I can see is it's a tie between Villarreal, Inter, and Atletico. So
Uh-huh.
that's fine. I think I like that because City. Anshuraj, you're a part-time City fan as well. तुम लोग को most of the times काफी easy draws मिल जाता है, but since you all are group winners, then you all will get relatively easy draws. But something like an Atletico or an Inter would be somewhat easier to probably a Salzburg or a Sporting maybe.
Yeah, definitely. Then Liverpool, the highest probability for them is are rather Inter and Villarreal. So already off the bat, it seems that Villarreal are not going to have a very easy time in the round of 16, with Man City and Liverpool being the two teams whom they have the highest probability to face. As something which, if there are any Villarreal fans in here, then sorry, but you guys might be going out. Then,
Yeah, Ajax next. If you look at Ajax, then Sporting can't be drawn because they were in the same group. But the most likely team is Chelsea with a good 21.7% of likeliness to happen. Followed by there is Villarreal, there is Inter, and there is Atletico and PSG, who all are tied at 13.53%. But Chelsea at 21.77% are the most likely team. I think if we move on to Real Madrid, the most likely fixture of this draw, going by every percentage that I can see, is the one over there with 31.27 percentage of uh, likelihood of being a draw between Real Madrid and Chelsea. The reason for the same इसका reason ये है कि Chelsea, who finished as runners up after the last day disappointment against Zenit, can only draw a group winner. Now the group winner already has three English teams in Manchester United,
meaning
Manchester
who?
City, Manchester United, Manchester City, and Liverpool. And there's another group winner, Juventus, which Chelsea cannot draw because it was the same group.
Yeah,
So ultimately, it उधर का भी narrow हो जाता है, and Real Madrid themselves cannot draw. I think Villarreal, who finished second. So all in all, if you look at eliminate these teams who they cannot be drawn with, this becomes the most likely
likely fixture.
match. And yeah,
So the draw is going to begin in roughly 2 minutes. So stay tuned. Moving on to Bayern Munich, the most likely team to face Bayern Munich is again Chelsea. I mean, because Chelsea only can draw from four teams, and that is why Chelsea have
हाँ
pretty much
Chelsea का
the
तो
highest probability with
हाँ
almost all the teams
definitely, because as you
in one
mentioned,
draw.
the chari possibilities है of Chelsea drawing, so each possibility will be high. But un possibilities may be Real Madrid, I think, are the highest. If we look at Chelsea, then
Yeah,
if we just look at Chelsea ka column, then Real Madrid at 31.27% has the highest probability, followed by Lille at 25.19%. So this is a little comforting because Lille would obviously be the first choice for any Chelsea fan. And then followed by Bayern and Ajax, who are both tied at 21.77%. Another very comforting thing because Bayern kisi ko chahiye nahi, to be honest. But let's see. Even Real Madrid are in great form
if you really
themselves.
think about it, Chelsea 3 out of 4 times will face a very good team.
Yeah,
So
for sure. 3 out of 4 times.
for
And this is
for
what this is the stake uh, that was put on
finishing.
in the last game, and this is what you lose out on if you finish second in your group. Because, and I was really very disappointed because it was so unnecessary. A team who has won the Champions League last season, who has such quality players, should easily be in having better game management. Easily, they should have seen out 10 minutes against Lille. It came down to the sorry, Lille, nahi, Zenith. It came down to the mentality because this team has, kind of managed the game, completely parked the bus for 60 minutes against Manchester City in the final last season. Let me remind you. So Matlab, why not? Should have done better.
After that rant from Palash, perfect timing. The draw has begun. So the host Pedro Pinto is, I think, just waffling some stuff about the competition, uh, as usual. They've stretched these draws out for so long that you lose interest in them after a certain point in time. So, ignoring Mr. Pedro, we'll continue with the draws, the draw probabilities. Uh, so, Manchester United have the highest probability to face Atletico and Inter Milan, both at 18.71%. Then Lille have the highest probability to face Chelsea, as we discussed earlier. If not Chelsea, it's likely they'll face Spanish opposition in Atletico or Villarreal. And then Juventus have the highest probability with Atletico and Villarreal. So, but then again, Juventus's probabilities are pretty evenly distributed across, I think, all the teams. A pretty big club we've not yet talked about it. PSG again, they have also very similar probabilities across the board. The lowest probability, however, is against Ajax and Bayern. So something I think PSG fans might like because their team has not yet settled in very well, especially the players.
I think if you look at the teams this season, ये season definitely काफी close जाने वाला है because last season you could say the best teams, Bayern Munich, when they came to the quarter stage, they didn't have Lewandowski. Paris Saint-Germain, according to me, weren't a side that were going to do very well. So if you look at the teams this season, Chelsea, Man City, Liverpool, Real Madrid being in great forms themselves, Bayern Munich, you can never rule them out. Paris Saint-Germain, with all the individual quality they have, this season could be a great one. With the underdog teams like probably an Ajax or a Villarreal here and there.
Or Real Madrid, an underdog team, or another underdog team, Arsenal. I think in my opinion, the favorites for the Champions League this season. So hi Vedant and Nityam. How's up?
Nityam, in which pot is
Hi guys.
Arsenal today? Because of what I remember, it was either Mikel Arteta or Willian who said a season back that you all are going to win the UCL 2 or 3 years
Yeah, third
ago.
season.
Yeah,
There's
yeah, yeah.
one season still remaining. We'll come fourth this year and then win next year.
I think Arsenal are in pot C.
Nityam said that they'll come fourth this year, which definitely will
Yes.
be an achievement by the standards. मेरे को ये चीज से याद आता है कि their club wanted their most successful manager out because वो सिर्फ fourth लाता था. How the turns have tabled.
How the
How the tables have turned, Palash.
अरे
how the turn table. No, it's
जानबूझ
not.
के बोला भाई मेरे.
अच्छा, oh.
भाई लाइव स्ट्रीम में तो एल मत ले आज तू यार प्लीज.
Arsenal, anyways, right now are sixth, 1 point behind fourth place. So,
And here comes Gab Marcotti, Vice President of. Oh, again, more waffling by UEFA as usual. The waffle doesn't stop. I mean, why do they waffle so much? No one wants to hear them waffle so much. कितना बात करते हैं?
yeah. एक तो इतना धीरे धीरे करता है ना ये लोग.
Yeah, they just कितना फालतू का stretch करते हैं.
They like shuffle the balls. I mean, bro, do you know कौन से ball में किसका chit है? I mean,
क्या मालूम? There's
Then
been
they
lots
talk
of
about-
allegations of fixing in the draws and everything.
yeah.
I mean,
A
अगर
lot of
fixing हो
people in
ही
the
रहा है
football
तो कौन
community
सा
were
तो
also
fixing
saying,
कौन सा
a lot of people in the football community were also saying that there is a possible chance of Messi versus Ronaldo. ये लोग round of 16 में कर देंगे PSG United.
We
there's a good
discussed the draw
Point of
probabilities and
views.
Nityam.
Yeah.
Yes.
yeah, there's a great chance that that might happen. That would surely be the draw of the round.
Yeah.
Speaking about the draw of the round, what do you guys think would be the best possible fixture on
For
the
your
start?
respective.
Yeah,
Nityam, what is the best fixture for Arsenal?
Arsenal. I will take anyone at this point. Bayern also.
Vedant, what do you think? Have you checked which teams Real Madrid can face?
Yeah, I have checked. The favorites right now are Chelsea, which will be great because a lot of us want that revenge from Chelsea. Chelsea are the clear favorites, followed by Paris Saint-Germain, if I'm not wrong. Then followed by
Yeah, I
RB
think so.
Leipzig. But to be honest, it'll be really good if we avoid Chelsea or Paris Saint-Germain right now and just go through the quarters and probably then face a big team because the round of 16 sometimes ends up haunting us. So we finished first and maybe we get a easy team.
If I was a Madrid fan, I would want to face Chelsea now. They are looking a little bit weak
Yeah,
at
even
the
I would want to face Chelsea, but
Yeah, but
that's the
the
thing. Chelsea lost to
games
West
are in
Bromwich
seven
Nityam,
days.
Albion, but they
Nityam,
beat Real Madrid in the
Chelsea
next
are
game.
looking weak
It
right
doesn't
now.
matter.
The round of 16
The
fixtures
games
are
are
in
in February.
February, and the main thing being that right
Yeah.
now all of our key players are injured. But till then, hopefully, most of them will return and Golo Kante, Kovacic, etc.
Plus, Nityam, you can't never rule out any club in the Champions League because
yeah,
if I'm
yeah.
not wrong, Chelsea conceded like 4 to 5 goals against West Bromwich Albion. And in the next game, I was so confident, and Chelsea ended up beating Real Madrid. So
Yeah, that's the
going
thing.
based on our history, it's best if we face an easy team right now, and then in the another आगे के stages में, if we get a
I
strong
would
team,
I
it's
would
fine
like to
because
add that
round of
Vedant right
16 tends to haunt
one second,
us.
I like to add that Vedant right now said that you can never rule out a team, but I also want to remind you all of so you think that Chelsea can
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
first beat a team full of veterans and legends and then go on to beat either PSG or Manchester City in the final with such a weak attack?
Oh, no.
Yeah, that's what I just mentioned now.
Nityam, you might be happy seeing
UEFA
former
is
Arsenal
mocking us
player,
again.
Arsenal.
a former Arsenal player doing the draws. Andrea
भाई इसको क्यों
Sharvin.
ले आया यार इससे बड़े प्लेयर को ला सकते थे आराम से
Yeah,
मेरे
yeah.
को बुला
I
लेते.
think they
Even I am
saved the
retired.
biggest players for the next quarterfinal, semi-final draw.
Hmm.
He's representing Celtic, not even Arsenal.
Wow.
Damn. Acha, because the final is in St. Petersburg now, so I think
Yeah.
that's why they brought in a Russian guy. I
कुछ भी
think they
भाई
should have brought Yashin Goat.
Sehat.
Sure, huh? Where is she? Where is she?
Plus,
Draw.
I'm also really
Come on,
annoyed because Chelsea finished second. I really wanted to face
लाइव
Juventus.
कमेंट्स था बता ही नहीं रहा तू
Yeah.
Live comments.
हाँ कम ड्रॉ है 1 मिनट
Draw is
चल
चालू
रहा
है.
है
वही तो.
Bro, चल रहा है अभी. वाह.
अब ये कौन है?
UEFA
Love
head
club
of
competitions. वाह.
कितने बंदों को ला
क्या
के
सच्ची में यार सब लोग आके वही बकवास करते रहते हैं
does it say?
And they
So
talk
dead.
about that the Champions League is a huge competition. Everyone knows that.
अरे यार, everyone knows it. Exactly.
Why?
There's no
Champions
point.
League, big competition. We want money from you.
Seferin isn't here क्या?
Who?
Seferin.
Flynn? Name. He doesn't. He never comes.
Yeah.
No UEFA president has ever come for a draw. Not that I remember.
Damn. अरे बस कर यार.
वापस वही हद होती है वे. Bro, when will they start drawing pots, man? इसके लिए आए हम.
This will end at 5 और 4:42 हो गया. अभी तक ड्रॉ स्टार्ट नहीं हुआ.
This will end in
हर क्लब का अगर
5 बजे नहीं खत्म होगा ब्रो. ये 5:15 तक तो चलेगा ही आराम से.
हाँ भाई 5:15 तक तो आराम से चलेगा.
हाँ.
उसके बाद यूरोपा का भी तो ड्रॉ है.
अभी है
6 o'clock.
6 बजे तक कौन रहने वाला है.
हाँ
मैं तो
यूरोपा को कौन
definitely नहीं
देखने
रहूंगा.
भी कौन भाई.
हाँ कौन देखेगा यूरोपा. Who will watch यूरोपा.
अरे नहीं, तू देखेगा ना. तू तो देखेगा
क्या
ना.
बोल रहा है. मैं क्यों देखूंगा यूरोपा.
Anshiraj is patiently waiting.
Yeah.
और घुमाया. ओ भाई उठाया बॉल.
Oh, होला ball.
चल.
बॉल इज
Oh,
Finally. कौन सा club
Benfica.
Benfica.
So Benfica will play away.
Anyone but Bayern.
मैन सिटी मिल जाएगा देखना. मैन सिटी.
Man City are
मिल
crazy.
सकता है.
like it was.
अरे
So Benfica will play their first leg away at
They'll play the first leg at home, right?
away na. They are
अबे
they were group
कौन है?
Real Madrid.
Yes, Real Madrid है. Yes.
Vedant very happy.
आगे जाएंगे. क्वार्टर्स में जाएंगे पक्का.
Static.
And Chelsea and Real Madrid, which was the most likely fixture of this round, has already been ruled out. अभी Chelsea को Bayern मिलने वाली है.
At least
No,
quarters
Chelsea might get
Villarreal.
Villarreal is the next team to be drawn. They will play at home in the first leg.
I was literally praying Madrid आ जाए. आगे भाई.
Hello,
I hope
Chirag.
Villarreal को Bayern मिल जाए और they take out the big elephant.
नहीं बे. पागल. मैड्रिड को छोड़ के सिर्फ विलारियल ही बची है स्पेनिश टीम. नहीं, एटलेटिको
This Vedat नाचना चालू कर चल.
Barcelona किधर? Oh no.
हाँ करूंगा भाई. अभी खत्म हो जाने दे उसके बाद.
तो man, तू क्या बोल रहा है?
I was legit praying, please be Madrid.
This is Villarreal का ही draw चालू है ना अभी.
अंशराज तुझे भी नहीं बोलना चाहिए.
Manchester United.
यूनाइटेड. विलारियल फिर से यूनाइटेड.
नहीं ना.
What?
We missed Villarreal का. Who is Villarreal facing?
Oh हाँ.
We missed Villarreal का.
Bro क्या चल रहा है?
I think yeah we did because they
We
were the
missed
same.
अरे we
I
नहीं, they
think
were
they're
missing.
नहीं we didn't
They're
miss
redrawing.
it. They're opening it again.
No,
Yeah, they're opening it again. I think.
Oh, Manchester City.
City. Villarreal and City.
Always lucky.
Oh, what was that? Why
Why
did they even add a Manchester
They were
United
in
वाला
the
ball
same
in
group,
there?
right?
हाँ,
Same group
why
में
did they
थे.
add a
उसमें United आया तो
हाँ
they had
मुझे
to do it.
10 लग रहा है अब.
Bro scam हो गया. Scam हो गया ये लोग का.
कैम इन लोग को यूनाइटेड पीएसजी करना ही करना है.
ओ भाई
City ले गई Villarreal. But Villarreal ना actually they're like pretty underrated in knockout competitions.
और चला गया
Chirag, my friend.
तुम्हें आवाज नहीं आ रही भाई, बहुत लो आवाज आ रही है मुझे।
हमें तो परफेक्ट आ गई तेरे आवाज भाई अभी क्या हुआ तू देखा क्या मेरे को कुछ समझ
Atletico.
आवाज आ रही है?
नहीं नहीं, so basically we already have 2 matches done and this is the 3rd match. Mix मत करो.
Yeah. Who are Atletico playing?
Atletico versus
अभी Man United होना चाहिए.
हेलो।
हाँ
Juventus होना चाहिए बे. Juventus. Atletico Juventus होना चाहिए बे.
अरे चिराग तो चला गया.
यूनाइटेड आ गई तो फिर एटलेटिको खत्म है. रोनाल्डो स्टार्ट पैड कर देगा पूरा.
favorite opposition. Bayern Munich.
Bayern.
Let's go, bro. We escaped both Madrid and Bayern Munich. Bro. Let's go, man. What a draw.
Athletic Bayern
मैड्रिड में डर क्यों रहा है?
bro Bayern is a
Let's go, man, bro. We're gonna get Ajax or Lille. मजा आएगा. उसमें भी
लिल मिल जाएगा बे तुम लोग को हट
Salzburg.
मैं कह रहा हूँ
Salzburg को Ajax मिल जाना चाहिए and we are sorted.
Salzburg Ajax कितना मतलब गेम अच्छा रहेगा because both teams are end to end attacking all out खेलते हैं
Yeah.
मजा आएगा देखने में
But I think Ajax will overpower.
बट तू ना
Ajax तो definitely जीत जाएगी but मैच अच्छा रहेगा
चिराग कहाँ गया?
He had some
चिराग is saying Ajax Chelsea होगा.
Ajax Chelsea is I don't think
बोला शुभ शुभ बोले Lille चाहिए हम लोग को.
Salzburg are playing
Liverpool.
Liverpool
अबे यार.
लिवरपूल.
Ajax
लिवरपूल भी थ्रू है.
Bro ये क्या
Chelsea
draw
is
बोल
facing
रहे हैं?
Ajax only
बोले
ना।
लेते जा रहे हैं यार.
अच्छा नहीं लिल भी बाकी है
भाई हम लोग पास अभी तक एक भी
They're
प्रॉपर
going
अच्छा
pretty
मैच हुआ
quick
ही
with
नहीं.
the ball.
Athletic Bayern is a decent
Madrid.
Bro, what
Atletico
Atleti Bayern यार? Easy Bayern man.
United.
but you know Griezmann will
हाँ,
clutch.
Atleti are pretty off right now.
Inter Milan.
Inter Milan.
Inter Milan versus
अरे
Atleti have been off since 21 का
I think-
start
I think बेकार draw
I
होने
think-
वाला है पूरा. Ajax please.
I think-
Inter Milan please.
I think
Ajax
United
Inter will
होगा.
also be a-
पता नहीं क्यों मुझे एक फील आ रही है.
Bro please at least United PSG तो रहने दो. एक ही अच्छा fixture बाकी है possibly.
Some
क्या ही
dead
किया
fixtures.
इससे बाकी है. तेरे को अभी इसमें देखने को मिल रहा है. यूनाइटेड है मेरे हिसाब से. I'm guessing.
Ajax.
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 Bro.
बच गया. हट बे.
Bro we got Lille. We got
Amazing
Lille.
luck.
क्या फ्लूक यार
क्या लग
Bro
है
we
बे.
got Lille without even drawing them yet. क्या मजा आ गया यार. Let's go quarterfinals.
Lille are 11th in League One right now.
Sporting Club
Sporting Club the Portugal.
Sporting Portugal.
Man City का हो गया क्या? नहीं तो Man City को मिलेगा ये
Man
देखना.
City का हो गया
City का हो गया ना. Villarreal ना.
I think
United
Juventus.
Juventus and United Juventus
I think ये यूनाइटेड के साथ होगा. ये यूनाइटेड के साथ होगा शायद.
Bro
If
please
Juventus
Juventus
भी बाकी है Juventus
United PSG चाहिए यार. United PSG चाहिए.
यूवेंटस भी बाकी है. हाँ. बट यूवेंटस निकलनी चाहिए बे यार.
अबे छोड़ना ब्रो. United PSG तो चाहिए यार. मेसी रोनाल्डो.
अरे तो अगले उसमें हो जाएगा.
Oh,
Juventus
Yes, let's go.
Oh, यूनाइटेड पीएसजी होने वाला है. मैं कह रहा हूँ इन लोगों ने स्कैम किया है. मैं कह रहा हूँ इन लोगों ने स्कैम किया. इन लोगों को
So United PSG is confirmed
पैसे कमाने थे.
नहीं नहीं नहीं. हाँ I think it's confirmed. Yes, Chelsea, Lille, and
yeah,
PSG.
United.
Wait.
PSG.
Lille and
Let's
United.
go.
यूनाइटेड पीएसजी is confirmed.
Oh, it's going
हाँ.
to
Oh shit. Oh
Chelsea.
shit.
Chelsea
Chelsea. हाँ ये तो कंफर्म ले लिया है.
Lille top the group क्या
नहीं नहीं.
What?
हाँ top it. Yes.
Yeah.
Lille top the group.
क्या बोल
था कौन उनके ग्रुप में?
I think Inter Milan and
नहीं
Inter Milan was in our group,
अच्छा हाँ sorry. Wait.
bro.
हाँ bro, क्या luck है. We
Chelsea,
escaped
Wait,
Bayern, Real,
what?
and
Lillard,
Ajax.
ये क्या हुआ अभी?
Chelsea are playing Lille और क्या?
Lille
Chelsea,
had
Lille. हाँ, Chelsea, Lille.
Salzburg, Sevilla, and Wolfsburg in their group.
PSG. United ही आएगा, देखा United आएगा.
United है, पता
मैं
है.
कह रहा हूँ इन लोगों ने कुछ करा है इसके पैसे कमाने का.
अपने को क्या है ब्रो, अपने को अच्छा मैच देखने मिल रहा है ना, तो क्या है.
हाँ वही तो.
Ah,
वो भी है.
what a game!
Manchester United
ये सारे गंदे मैचेस.
PSG.
United.
चिराग
PSG is
ब्रो,
happening. Ronaldo Messi
चिराग
is
भाई.
किस्मत पे अपनी.
नहीं यार,
Fucking
हम
hell bro,
पिछली
we dodged
पिछली बार-
Bayern Munich, Real Madrid, Ajax.
अरे लेकिन पिछली बार हमें सारे इजी में से एक सबसे मुश्किल ड्रॉ मिला था. सो ऑड्स हैड टू चेंज ना इस टाइम पे. पिछले
हाँ,
सारी
for
इजी
sure.
टीम
Last
से और
time
एक
we got-
एथलेटिको थी बस एक.
Yeah, last time we got Atletico.
So
ठीक है
to
bro, last time.
recap, Benfica, Madrid, Villarreal, City, Atletico, Bayern, Salzburg, Liverpool, Inter Milan, Ajax, Sporting Juventus,
बेस्ट मैच.
Chelsea versus Lille, and the blockbuster fixture, Messi versus Ronaldo, Paris Saint-Germain versus Manchester United.
Again.
बट आई रियली वांट टू सी दैट मैच क्योंकि दोनों टीम स्ट्रगल कर रही है. दोनों टीम को
हाँ,
नहीं
both
पता वो
teams.
करना क्या है. रियली वी शुड बी
Interesting
बट
match, भाई.
ये भी नहीं पता
किनको?
कि
PSG को?
पोचेटिनो कहाँ होगा. अरे दोनों ही स्ट्रगल कर रही है.
हाँ.
पीएसजी या फिर मैन यू.
यूनाइटेड भी कुछ खास नहीं खेल रही है. नॉर्विच के
हाँ,
सामने
exactly.
तो struggling.
Ragnick
हाँ
has
तो
been
उसने
very
वही बोला
average.
अभी.
They barely beat Norwich, bro.
Let's see. It's
कितने-
been like a game or two now. It takes time.
कितने लोग ऑन है? अंशु,
Seriously.
कितने लोग लाइव है?
क्या?
कितने लोग लाइव है? ऐसे अब वो करते हैं, नॉर्मल रिकॉर्ड करते हैं, वीडियो रिकॉर्ड करते हैं, रिएक्शन टू अ चैंपियंस लीग ड्रॉ.
One watching.
वो भी अंशु राजा.
But stuff. United, PSG, probably the draw of the round for sure.
चलो अरे एक काम करो, इसी को ना हम रिकॉर्ड करते हैं. आ जाओ. आई एम सेंडिंग यू स्ट्रीम यार्ड का एक और लिंक, सारे उस पर डिस्कस करते हैं. आ जाओ, या जूम का भेज रहा हूँ.
ठीक है.
I'll end the
StreamYard का ही भेजते हुए. StreamYard ज्यादा अच्छी.
ग्रुप अरे एडिट कौन करेगा? डाउनलोड करने में लगते हैं ना मेरे.
तू करेगा.
शांति से वो मेरी बात सुन, तू करेगा. 2 दिन से एक वीडियो तेरे से बंद
अरे
कर.
यार.
स्टार्ट मत करा, तेरे पे बहुत गुस्सा मुझे आज.
अच्छा ठीक है चुप कर ले.
तो
ठीक है
एक
भाई,
मिनट,
अभी
एक
अबे
मिनट,
ऑफ तो जा यार, अभी भी लाइव में तुम लोग.
आई नो ब्रो. सुनो, अब दोनों सुनो. और जो तेरे साथ बैठा है ये ब्लू शर्ट वाला, इसको तो और अलग से सुनाऊंगा मैं.
कौन बैठा है ब्लू शर्ट वाला?
हाँ तो ठीक है, ये अभी बोल सकता है तू.
हाँ,
चलो.
मैं जूम पर लिंक भेज रहा हूँ.
हाँ. Oh, Vinicius needs one more assist to reach double digits for
हाँ
both
बे यार,
goals and
चुप.
assists this season.
No
Vinicius